What it do? It's your boy Jay Reed. We here with another one. So did Gunna snitch? Did Gunna tell the cop everything? Was he pushing S? Snitch. I know he was playing pushing P. I know he was pushing P, you know what I'm saying? But was Gunna pushing snitch? Was he pushing release? Was he pushing plea? The P stands for plea deal. Cause that's what the fuck Gunna did. I don't know if he snitched or not. I'm not in the streets. I'm not in the streets at all whatsoever. So I'm not going to label this man a snitch. That'd be out of bounds for me to say that. I'm not in the streets. I'm in the sidewalk, guys. I'm on the sidewalk. I'm in the car, matter of fact. I'm driving through the streets. I'm not dealing in the streets activity because I don't want the consequences and repercussions that come with that shit. Because it's two sides to every story. So the rapper Gunna pleaded guilty. Gunna the rapper, he was arrested in Atlanta in May as a part of the RICO case against the Young Slime like YSL gang, released from jail Wednesday after entering negotiating plea on a racketeering conspiracy charge. 29-year-old rapper whose real name is Sergio Kitchens was sentenced to 5 years in prison with 4 years suspended, according to YSB TV Channel 2 in Atlanta. The 1-year sentence was then commuted to time served with special conditions that include 500 hours of community service. The rapper's sentence will be completed once he does the community service. Attorney Steve Sato said it will include 350 hours to speaking to young men and women about hazards and immorality of gangs and gang violence. He must stay away from guns and from his co-defendants unless the communication goes through attorney on his record deal. On his record label. Gunna entered what's known as an Alford plea, which allows a person to plead guilty while still maintaining innocence. If it's believed, the prosecution evidence would likely result in a guilty verdict at trial. While I have agreed to always be truthful, I have always wanted to make it perfectly clear that I have not made any statements, not have been interviewed, not have cooperated, not have agreed to testify or to be a witness for any against any party in the case, and have absolutely no intention of being involved in the trial process in any way, the rapper said in a statement obtained by the Times. If Gunna is called as a witness by anyone in the upcoming trial, which is set to start in January, he will testify truthfully, but he reserved his right to assert his Fifth Amendment privilege against self-incrimination, Sato said. Gunna said in a statement that he did not consider YSL to be a gang, which he became affiliated with the group in 2016. He said he thought it was more like a group or family group of people from Metro Atlanta who had common interests and artistic aspirations, and maintained that his focus in YSL was entertainment. Rap artists who wrote and performed music that exaggerated and glorified urban life in the black community. I love and cherish my association with YSL music and always will, Gunna said in the statement. I look at this opportunity. First of all, this is his lawyer giving this, because I don't think he speak this eloquent and with so much elegance, and I don't think he speak this proper, and how he talk with his words so sophisticated. This is definitely his lawyer saying this in his words. I look at this as an opportunity to give back to my community and educate young men and women that gangs and violence only lead to destruction. A 56 count grand jury indictment in May identified Gunna, Young Thug, real name Jeffrey Lamar Williams, and 26 others as members of YSL criminal street gang. Some of the defendants were charged with violent crimes such as murder and attempted armed robbery. Authorities have said Williams and Kitchens are leaders in the gang, but their attorneys have contested the charge for months. The indictment also included a 31-year-old Young Thug was a founder of the YSL gang and alleged that he had links to offenses in jail. He was linked to offenses in 2013 and 2018. He remains in jail pending trial, with the jury selection set for January 4th. Last week, a grand jury charged a 31-year-old with 4 additional counts related to a May 2021 where he allegedly drove 120 miles per hour on Atlanta freeway, Fox 5 reported Tuesday. With this right here, with this plea deal that Gunna got right now, he's home. He's probably gonna have to take the stand, he probably will have to invoke that Fifth Amendment right. Now, the streets is going to say he ain't tough, he ain't gangster. The man been in custody since May, so that's since about, 7 months roughly? Yeah, that's 7 months roughly going on. He ready to come home. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, man. All these rappers talking about they ain't snitching, they ain't telling. Motherfucker, everybody telling. Every man for their motherfucking self at the end of the goddamn day. So I don't want to believe this bullshit, y'all, to believe this bullshit that everybody tough and gangster, everybody about this life. You know, they doing 100 years. They'll die before they go to, they'll snitch. They'll do 100 years before they snitch on their homie. Tell you something, bruh. His lawyer did his good thing. If he did tell or whatever, he did the goddamn right thing. Because I'm pretty sure if everybody else in that situation would do the same thing if their foot was on shoes on the other foot. But the hip hop community, the rap community is so ignorant with stupid motherfuckers talking about the man shut the toe, he snitching and all that bullshit. Sammy the Bull running around here. He was John Gotti Hitman who killed every damn body. And his ass a goddamn well known tattletale person who told on everybody. And nobody's trying to kill him or cancel him. So I don't understand this shit trying to cancel this man because his motherfucker was in prison. And you got motherfuckers who ain't never broke the law before, who ain't never even did a shoplifting or jaywalk before, talking about he a snitch. That's the internet trolls and bullshit. Everybody gangster until they in that situation, bro. And tough. So I just feel like this word snitch should be eradicated from people, from vocabulary, because the way it's so fucked up the community is. A man trying to come home, go home, make these millions. Provide for his family, get back to the society, back to the streets, back to them bitches, get to the money, get back to this paper. Because he ain't doing that in prison, man. He's definitely fortunate. He drove off in the goddamn Maybach. He pulled off in the Maybach. So, I mean, Gunna's very wealthy, man. He's wealthy as fuck. I still don't think he's going to take the stand and, you know, go against anybody. I don't think he's going to take the stand against Thug or anybody else. I think he's just gonna use his Fifth Amendment. I really don't think he's gonna tell against them because they're real brothers, but you never know in this situation. Man gotta do what a man gotta do, bro. Listen, man. Hey, man. Survival of the fittest right here. First law of nature is self-preservation, guys. You gotta CYA, cover your ass. Cover your motherfucking ass. I ain't know he was gonna do. I felt like he wasn't gonna do. I ain't know he was gonna do that long anyways, but he got denied bond and he finally reached a plea deal with this. So hey, and he had other celebrities to chime in talking about nobody should pin snitch on Gunna unless Thug said. I'm just don't understand why everybody concerned about snitching. You got people who are civilians like myself, who are law-abiding citizens, who are upstanding civilians. You know, just regular citizens of America, regular tax-paying citizens working 9 to 5, talking about this man snitch. We have to start about this shit. And first of all, if y'all know what snitch mean, it means sorry nigga, I'm trying to come home. Nigga, I'm trying to get back to the streets. I'm trying to get back to my life, away from fucking dirty, funky prisoners, dirty, stinky men, no women around, no bitches around, no pussy around niggas, stinky, smelling a dirty, nasty fucking cell. Somebody gotta tell you to bend over and cough and hold your nuts up. Hey, listen, man. I was surprised he did that time right there. Didn't crack under pressure. Lord, no, I would crack out the first day. Hey, man. Get me the fuck out of here, boy. I can't take this shit. Fuck that, man. Fuck that shit. Everybody gangster until it's time. So Lil Duval said nobody should pin snitch on Gunna unless Thug said. Boosie wrote in his statement, said something like, he had one charge. He wasn't going to get no hard time. These lawyers don't give a damn about your legacy. They know what they doing to your name, but they letting you get out of jail so their name can blow up. Then you got to pay them more when you free, and they made you cooperate. Now, we're going to go back and read this again for everybody. So, Boosie Badass, Lil Boosie known as, he's 40 years of old. Torrance Hatchett said he had one charge. He wasn't going to get no hard time. What the fuck? The motherfucker did 7 months in jail. He did over half a year in county jail. What the fuck? How can you tell somebody how to feel and behind bars? They are away from society. They are behind a fucking fence, behind a wall, with another man pissing and shitting. But this is gangster go. We as the black community have to stop glorifying going to prison. We have to stop making sure it's honorable amongst criminals. This man had a situation to get out. Get the fuck out. He said these lawyers don't give a damn about your legacy. No, they don't give a damn about your legacy, right, Boosie? Because they're trying to do their fucking job and get you free and get your money. Everything's a fucking business. When you do your concerts, they don't care about your legacy. They want their money to promote a motherfucker so they can get paid. This is just ridiculous. He said they know what they doing to your name, but they getting you out of jail so their names blow up. then you gotta pay them more when you get free, and they made you cooperate. So somebody who beat Death Row was facing life in prison said some ignorant shit one time, saying I represented for all real niggas across the globe. Well, I don't know what real nigga is, but he didn't represent me in any way. That was the most ignorant shit. See, this is how stupid the hip hop community is. This bunch of stupid, dumb motherfuckers like himself, Torrance Hatchet, Boosie. This is just ignorance right here. Grown ass man talking like this. This is just some stupid behavior, bro. That's why this community is so in the contradictory of hip hop. It's all about who we like. Because if Boosie had liked Gunna, he wouldn't have never said this. It's all about who we like. It's about the get in, fit in game. And everybody and their mama knew Gunna wasn't even about this anyways. I don't know why everybody is shocked about that he told. Like, what the hell is he supposed to do? And how you know Thug ain't telling, man? Just go ahead and tell and go home. So he said the truth hurts. Get out my DMs, please. He said it's a cold game. Everybody in the comments was saying it's a good. I don't see any paperwork. First of all, where's the paperwork at? And then they were talking about him, Tip. He said, somebody in the comments said your favorite rapper, but you picking and choosing. Tip just open the middle, you're doing the same thing as about it too. Don't pick and choose. See, we pick and choose who we want. Well, I look at everybody in hip-hop is a walking contradiction. There's some walking hypocrites, hypocrisy, because they pick and choose what they want to allow and what they don't want to allow. That's the stupid-ass street side, because really, if you're facing 100 years, everybody going to forget about you. They're going to be fucking your baby mama, fucking your little sister. They're going to be donkey fucking them around you, raising your kids. You got another man raising your kids while you doing behind bars, and that's gangster. That's why we glorify it. Why are we making this honorable? Like, you should get a badge of honor, a Purple Heart, like a fucking lifetime achievement award for doing time in prison, being incarcerated. You're talking about nefarious activities, felonious behavior on social media, and we glorify this bullshit. We have to stop. We have to change our mindset as a people. We have to change ourselves for us to change as a people. I don't believe he's going to do anything. This is his lawyer said, Steve Seto. Gunna did not snitch to get out of jail. He has said nothing and is not cooperating. His plea statement cannot be used in court against any other defendant. So please stop spreading lies. I believe that's the, fake news, the internet. He does have the best lawyers money can buy. This man, first, I think he got the same lawyer that Gucci Man had, I'm not mistaken, to be his murder charge. So, oh yeah, he's a very, they got the best lawyers money can buy, man. These guys got down, they got millions, multi-millions. They have a lot of resources funded by the label, money that they accumulated. These guys ain't no just regular Joe Blows, man. These guys caked up. So his lawyer said, Steve Stato, a source with knowledge says that rapper Gunna, born Sergio Kitchens, would not be called to testify against any defendants in the indictment against Atlanta-based YSL. Kitchens was released from Fulton County Jail on the Alpha plea deal agreement was sent to fact. Yeah. So, he said part of the Alfred plea deal Kitchen statement applies solely to this case, cannot be used in subsequent cases. And on Wednesday, Kitchen's lawyer Steve Stato posted on Instagram that Gunna did not snitch to get out of jail. Basically the same thing. I don't believe. I don't know if he told or not. And then 600 Breezy chimed in and said Gunna has a state RICO, not federal. Them two totally different ball games. Stop throwing that snitch word around, and you never caught a misdemeanor. Yeah, this is these fucking dweebs and fucking pipsqueaks on the internet talking about he snitched and told he never got written up by the principal. These motherfuckers ain't never been in ISS or detention before, but they hardcore gangsters on the internet. They some fucking internet giants. They some warriors. They some trailblazers on the internet. I mean, they are cavalier. These are some Billy badasses. These motherfuckers like Frank. They like Alonzo off training day on the internet. Bitch ass motherfuckers. Talking about snitching. Nigga, shut your ass up. You don't even know how to spell that shit. Only thing he would have done wrong is pleading guilty alone and not as a group decision. Because him admitting to the crimes make it hard for the rappies to fight these charges. Senator Breeze also said, I got 10 years state conspiracy and then 3.5 totally prison, 10 years of parole. Whoever probably won got a 15-year state RICO and only got to do 5 years in. If it's federal, it's 85 to 95%. Y'all are not lawyers. Yeah, that's one thing. When people got the internet, they think everybody's a fucking lawyer or some shit. So, yeah, so I don't get it. Yeah, you know, everybody on the internet feel like they're a detective and, you know, a fucking lawyer or some bullshit. So, guys, shut the hell up. You don't know what you're talking about. You can't believe everything. Believe half of what you see. Believe none of what you see and half of what you hear until you actually get the facts. Gunna's home, one of his home, pushing P himself. You know, pussy got power. The woman he walking out with was beautiful. Lord, she was beautiful. So he definitely gonna be pushing P. He gonna be punching dick in her. That's straight out of jailhouse dick. He gonna punch in her. Cause Lord knows I would have punched in her. Lord, if his woman is single, Lord have mercy, she come my way, I'm gonna pipe her out. I'm gonna give her that Superman dick. Superman dick her ass. Yes, Lord. So hey man, y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all let me know in the comments, did Gunna snitch? Did he tell? Did he goddamn tell on his homies? Did he tell on the gang? Did he tell on the gang, the crew? Y'all let me know in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe, share. I'm out.